Alright, just finished up mowing the lawn. There's my new dog. I haven't posted a video on here forever, so this dog's probably never been on there. Got the lawn nice and mowed. Sunset's beautiful. My yard's uneven, so ignore my uneven mowing. Really need to do something about that one of these days. My neighbor's mowed too, so it's like really real nice. Got my lawnmower cleaned up. Gotta go throw that back in the garage. Got the front yard done. This looks good. I need to get in here and pull some of those weeds. I got a few here and there, but for the most part, it's all good. This grass is like carpet right now. It's insane. Like barely sink. Damn it. What you doing, buddy? Anyway, I haven't made a YouTube video in, shoot, probably years. But my lawn looks so good. I couldn't help it. I was like, man, I gotta just, you know, have a yearner and get a video of it. See, this is my issue right here. My lawn's uneven. And so, whoop, put my finger in the way there. And so when I try to mow, it'll just kind of do it uneven, like. Blueberry? Blueberry, anyone? Who doesn't love blueberries? Look at that. Gorgeousness. More here. We already picked a bunch of them, so there's like barely any left for the picking. And then this one's got a ton, but they're just not ripe yet. They taste so good, y'all. So good. Mine. God, I wish you could see it in real view. It is so beautiful. A lot of hard work, but. Hey, baby. How you doing? He's like, I got my stick. No, he found a piece of rope. He's a good boy, Sammy, huh? He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Look at dog. He likes to run off way back there into somebody else's pasture where there's cows, but that's a dog for you. These just started putting off new growth because they've actually already produced their blueberries and dropped them. Which is crazy. It's pretty quick. So this is a emerald blueberry, and it really does kind of produce them really early, real fast. Like, look, there's one left. One little micro blueberry, and then this one is a jewel blueberry. And it does the same thing as that one. And then these three produce later. So you got some pretty gorgeous little blueberries there. Sorry, got fuzzy. This one is different than this one and that one. I think these two are the same. That one's different, and those two are different. But as far as readiness time, these three on the end produce later into the summer. And then those two, they were done by March. It's crazy. I know I do have to come back and hit all this. There's grass on my finger. What the? I have to come back and hit all this stuff that I've left, but it's too wet right now. It's been raining all the time. Like almost way too much. I'm gonna burn that tonight. It's gonna be fun. Gonna barbecue, swim in this pool, and my kids have been dying to get in. Like my youngest kid's been asking me all day. Like, we'll get in later. And then the pool's nice and clean. These are all my strawberries. They do good. They're producing all the time. I think they're an everbearing. This one doesn't look too good though. Look at that. Ugh. So what I typically do if I see them like that, I'll just pull those nasty ones off. So that way it will put its energy into making pretty ones. Like this one in here that's hiding. Like that. Sorry. I was way too close. I was looking at it, not the camera. It's all good. I'll tell you, if you've never had a fresh strawberry off a plant like that, you've never truly enjoyed a strawberry. Because holy crap, it is a bit orgasmic. It could be weird or nothing, but anyway. So back to the pool here. It's pretty clear. I've had some leaves fall in there. I mean, there's like 2 of them in there. Otherwise, this saltwater pool stays pretty. Oh wow. Looks like I need to clean that right there. So what I noticed, I put this skimmer over there, and I kept having issues with my pump. It was like really low pressure, wasn't doing very good for the longest time ever. Then I realized that once that skimmer fills full of debris underneath that bag, see, I just mowed, so all this crap landed in there. But underneath that bag, if it gets clogged off, I had this one over here capped off. It'll just start sucking in air from all the connections, which then kind of makes the pump not work. So I was coming out here every day trying to flush the system to see if I can get it to work. Of course, it's not going to until I took that out. Took that plug off of there, went right back to normal. What are you doing, Sam? What are you up to? Keeping me company? However, we can take a peeksies. Bear with me. Bear with me. So I built this. And it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but so I lift the little thing in there, and I can look down in there on top. Right now I got it on like a, what do you call it, like a boost mode, kind of make up for the issues I was having. I don't want her to swing open, and I don't want to cut into the wood to put latches and stuff. I'll just put a brick there. It works. And then right now, oh shit, almost fell. Right now, it's about where it should be. Before, it was reading like way down here, almost at 0. Now it's finally actually working like it's supposed to. There's no air in there anymore, other than one little air bubble. But this whole thing, this whole top portion, would fill full of air. It was crazy. You can actually see the regen process happening with the saltwater filter or generator.
So no chemicals other than algae killers. And she generates natural chlorine.
And that keeps my pool nice and beautiful. Just like this. I know people like their chemicals and they like to do things that way, but you know what? I don't want to swim in no bleach. You can drink this water, it's so clean. It's so nice. Anyway, that was a gorgeous view right there. I almost don't even want to barbecue. I just want to hop in the pool because I'm hot and sweaty and bothered from this day. Long day. He's having fun. That dog is something else, man. I don't even have to play with him. He just plays by himself. What are you doing, Sam? Anyway, so a little bit of an update. Still doing good. Still trying to grow stuff. We didn't really do crap this year as far as our oh wow, I don't know if I like this in this high of a quality. So still doing good. We didn't really do much as far as the garden goes this year. It was just too wet. It rained every single day. And then it just kind of gets to the point where, what can you do? It's kind of late in the season. Normally we have corn like back at the beginning of May, and we still haven't even planted any yet. But unfortunately my cornfield is like just wet. It never stops being wet. And if I put something in there, then that's just gonna, you know, rot the seeds. Ain't gonna do much. Anyway, I give you a look-see, let you see what my garden actually looks like right now, because it's not the greatest. Look at that dog is, I swear, he's just something else, just non-stop. Anyway, so my orchard looks pretty good. It was kind of a weird year. I've had some trees die. What are you doing, man? I had some trees die. I had some trees produce real heavy, and then others really not do anything at all. It's kind of odd. But my terraforming of the woods back there, I mean, look at that. Clearing it out, taking care of it, growing certain trees. They're huge now. This whole area is shaded when normally it wouldn't be, because the sun's being blocked by it. So I moved. I did away with my greenhouse. I moved all my plants down here. So I got all kinds of plants going. It's only been one day without water, and those already look like they're dying. But I got tons of plants going. Lots of my clones and lots of my seedlings have grown up. And I mean, they've grown way up. That one over there is like 7 feet tall. I haven't even finished cleaning out all the grass out of here. My potatoes are back there doing okay. We added more of this black ground cloth, and I've been killing it away with sprays and stuff like that to try to keep this edge nice and neat all the way around. My corn rows over there, though, don't have crap in them right now other than weeds. They have plenty of weeds, but no corn. That's okay. However, I do need to sell these things. I need to get rid of them. From the bald cypresses to the Vitex. I got wild, what do you call them, apricots or whatever? Chickasaw plum, citrus, roses, cedar trees, oak trees. See what the bugs did to my tropical ash? They're all kinds of messed up looking. Anyway, I got tropical ash. As far as, like, I'm tall, I'm right at 6 feet, and this thing's like right beside me. So minus a foot for the pot, 5 foot. Most of these trees are like that. Mostly all of them. All my red buds, all my oak trees, They're all doing really, really well. This redbud lost all its leaves, but then it started to turn around and put off new growth. So I'm really glad I didn't kill it, because I was going to throw it out. I've got some more maples that are doing really well. This one's really tall. Really pretty. Quite a few maples. Quite a few oak trees, a couple different kinds. Mostly though, just white oak and red oaks. Stuff that seems to do well here. So I grow them. Got a couple of these evergreens. This one looks a little on the side. I don't know why, but I had another tall one like this and it completely died. But the smaller ones look fine. I don't really understand what's going on. My apple trees are okay. They're a crab apple actually. It's a pink crab apple. My pine trees are doing really well. And then my sweet gums are doing good. And my desert willows are doing pretty darn good. I even got a strawberry growing in the desert willow. You gotta watch some strawberries, man. You grow them together like this, they'll jump out of their bucket and into another one. The strawberries are doing pretty well too. They're putting off leaders, trying to grow into new stuff. And then got one more tropical ash tree over there on the end. Doing pretty well. Pretty much everything that I was doing, I kind of lost almost 50% of it due to the cold. I don't know, it was a weird year. I guess it was too wet and too cold, so it drowned a lot of stuff. And I had to throw it out. Sad. Bald cypresses are still doing pretty well, but I lost all my what do you call those things? Ooh, what's the word? All my oleanders. They were in those pots back there at the back that are deader and dead. And all of my cannas. I must have had 20 canna plants of all different kinds. Some of them the same. But I had these beautiful tropical ones, and these dead ones here are my oleanders that just never came back. There's no reason for that except for they could have just rotted in the pot. Because when they're in the ground, they come back every year. But we got some water oaks here. I got 2 water oaks, or creek oaks, or whatever you want to call them. Same thing. And then a ton of the red oaks and white oaks and a couple of these nasty looking elms. I don't like these trees, but I grow them. And then, sorry. Good Lord. These are actually from the seeds of my tree that died. Boars got it. And these are some clones of mine that I made work out. These are 2 crepe myrtles. This is from a seed out of Florida. This is a... my brain don't work, sorry y'all. Starts with a magnolia tree. It's a magnolia tree from a baby seedling. I got moringa. It's really good for you to eat. You can eat the whole plant, no problem. Better for you than pretty much anything else out there. And then tons of variegated lemons, limes, a couple of house plants that I just threw down here. That's pretty much it. The rest of my orchard is doing pretty good. It's booming. It's gotten huge. This guy right here, for example, he's big. He's real big. Huge. That tree was that size last year. That tree's probably got a 2-inch diameter, maybe 3. And then done all that in like 1 year. This one snapped. It was my peach tree. Someone gave me all my peaches. And I had to tie it up like a dam full to keep it from falling over. Almost all my trees wanted to fall over. The moles and voles have been tearing them up down beneath, which is why that looks like that down there. And I need to pull that one up straight. I've literally had to either take straps or rope and just tie them up straight. But she's got a bunch of peaches on her, but everything in my yard looks like this. It doesn't look nice, you know? Sucks. There's a couple of them that were like real big, but then I get a lot of this crap where it just rots and falls down. It's nasty. Then I got like a big one right here. I guess just snapped off and fell to the ground. These should be like, these should be like almost twice, if not 3 times this size. And they're nowhere near it. And already just falling to the ground. Same thing with these, you know. And then my apple trees, these are supposed to be red delicious apples. And they're all spotted and nasty. There's like 100 on the ground. They never, we're never ever even able to get to the point of turning red. They're off the tree for some reason, but it looks like something cut it off, something ate it off the tree and pruned it. Quite a few. Imagine that, you have apples, you know, and you can never enjoy them because you have bugs eating on them. It's probably those turds right there. You better run the hell off my tree. Anyway, this tree completely fell over. I had to use a strap to pull it back up. It has to actually re-root in. The moles and voles have just destroyed it. A kumquat? No. It's not a kumquat. That's a we'll come back to that later. I don't remember what that is. But most of my peaches didn't really do anything. There's only a few. This guy, I bought it on clearance. It's called a Royal Apricot. And it's a little thin, if you ask me. I don't know if there's something wrong with this tree, but it ain't doing shit, but just growing in height. This one completely died. I've had this tree for almost 5 years. This is a Florida King peach. Bought it from Bob Wells Nursery. And I don't know why. I mean, I have some rubbing and stuff from my mower, but that shouldn't have killed the whole damn tree. It started to produce some leaves here and there, and then all of a sudden they all just started disappearing. So I don't know. Another peach tree. That's Tractor Supply tree. That one I don't remember. Looks like the looks like the band's almost completely off of it. So I've been throwing in random shit. There's a fig. Got a couple more figs down here. I got the what is it, Violet de Bardou or whatever fig, and then I got the tiger stripe, and then these are like goji berries or something, but they just taste like peppers. Kid you not. Got big this year. Anyway, another peach tree, another apple tree, something. I got some kind of disease on this. I don't know what's going on with it, but I mean, it made apples. I mean, it's a Jonah Gold apple, and it's got plenty of apples on it, but quite a few of these look messed up, and then all the branches look really messed up. I don't know how to fix this. They look bad. Other than spraying these trees for insects, I honestly don't know what to do for them. Like, none of these are worth eating. And hell, I wouldn't want to eat it if it looks like it's that damn mutated. Just a waste. There's another one. Just trash. That one actually doesn't look half bad. Nice and pink too on the top. But yeah, you see this? Look at this. Weird disease, rotting, entire branches wanting to rot off, but then if you look at it, it's putting off new branches down below. Like, how is that even on the same limb? Jonah Gold apple. It's really tough, you know, you put a lot of energy and effort into your plants, and this tree was so beautiful when I first planted it. And every year it's gotten this black, dusty kind of death to it. And so at the end of the year, I'm cutting that off completely. She's gonna start over. We're gonna knock it back at a level that scares me to do, but that one too. See if we have some better stuff. This was one I planted a long time ago. This is a white, not jujube, not muscadine. What is it called? Starts with an M. But it gets all these little spots on it constantly, and you can see like half of the leaves are gone. I don't understand it. And I got one pear tree right there, and I got another one off on the other side of that tree. I've been clearing these areas out and trying to clean this all up. It's just insane. When I first got here, none of these trees were over 5 feet tall. Picked which ones to keep and got rid of the others. I've been slowly clearing it out. Now it's made like this little nature preserve. It's pretty cool. What are you doing, Sam? You eating grass? Your stomach hurt? Huh? Your tummy hurt? Anyway, normally, all that's the other, whatchamacallit, pear tree. And normally we have watermelons all through here. But right now it's just nothing but grass. And my ground cloth came up, so that all has to be redone. Whenever the creek overruns with all the rain we've been having, it just floods this whole area. And the water takes off of my stuff. So I gotta fix it. And I'm gonna make a chicken coop out of that my old greenhouse. Took all the plastic off. I'll make a chicken coop out of it. My bridges look pretty good still, thankfully. A lot of sand came through that creek with the last couple storms we've had. I am afraid that my creek is getting too deep and a little too wide. That's my neighbor's beer box that they threw in their burn pile, quite possibly, but it was just gorgeous. What are you doing, Sam? What are you doing, buddy? Hey, what are you doing? I say hi to the camera. You gonna say hi? He said hi. So I made this little walk-through area. Crap, that is getting worn out there. There's supposed to be more sand all along this. That creek kind of took off with it. This is another thing that makes me mad about people who don't get rid of their garbage. They throw it in the creek, and then when this water comes up, it winds up in my portion of my property. And then now I have to deal with all their burnt logs, trash, whatever it is. This shit drives me crazy. It's like, come on. But people don't care, like, about nature anymore. I'll have all this cleared out before too long too. It is super overgrown. That poor dogwood is gone. It's dead. Damn it. That's crazy. That was a pretty natural dogwood right there, and it's just done for. But you know, out of all the craziness, beautiful tree winds up making its way up out of them vines and just keeps going. Like this one's getting pulled over, but out of that, something will shoot up out of it. I had all this cleared out so nicely, and now it just looks like a jungle. And I could keep going around and I could show you guys all the parts of the back and the pond and everything else, but it's getting dark, and I'm wearing sneakers, and I'm not a big fan of snakes. If you've watched my other videos, you probably saw that. And snakes just don't get along. So this gigantic tree is still here too. It's taking forever to rot. I need to burn it. But it did put off these pretty cool little funguses. I'm burn all the rest of the wood from the greenhouse tonight. Try to burn all that over there too. We're have a new neighbor now. Right back there, right beside it. Right there, those piles we're gonna get rid of. And barbecue and pull, have a good time. So anyway, it's been my day today. What is he freaking going psycho after? Shut up, Sam. Anyway, that's been my day today. It's beautiful out here. Now you all have a beautiful Saturday night. Remember, God's in control. And Trump's the real president. Peace.